What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, happy Monday to you guys, and this is the first day back to work, and everybody's like, me included. Luckily, I got off early today. But check this out. I'm going to do an update on the story that I covered out there in New York City, where they have a trend where random women are getting punched in the face. Now, a lot of you guys had chimed in the comment section, and shout out to you for doing that, and the views were mixed. Some people say it's fake. Some people say, they're making it up and all this other stuff. Well, somebody that was named in this, some of these people getting punched in the face, supposedly, is this gentleman right here. This guy is Kabuki Stora out of New York City, where they're saying all of this trend is occurring. This guy went to court for a couple of the related instances of supposedly punching women in the face. And it's not funny that he punched them in the face, and you'll see why I'm laughing in a second. But this guy right here is one for the books. And what's crazy is I know people like this man right here. Remember, I told you in the story, when I did the story, I said, a lot of times there are a lot of radical people that are so fanatical with themselves and fighting for a cause or like just feeling as though society has failed them or is failing others. A lot of times they get so consumed with this that they turn into this new being that is just, you cannot control it. I think my man is a perfect example of that. Let me play the news article, and then I'm going to come back and show you something, and you're going to be like, whoa, check this out.
Police continue to investigate the pattern of women being randomly attacked in the city. According to the NYPD, there have been a dozen reported incidents in the past 2 weeks. One of the men accused of punching a woman was in court today for prior similar crimes. CBS 2's Alice Gaynor was there and spoke with him.
I was literally just walking, and a man came up and punched me in the face.
Last week, Kabuki Stora was arrested for allegedly randomly punching a 23-year-old woman in the face on 7th Avenue near 17th Street. Did you punch that woman last week?
You said what?
The 40-year-old ranted outside of the courtroom Wednesday. Did you punch that woman last week?
Familiar.
And also ranted inside the courtroom where cameras were not allowed. He frequently interrupted the judge, saying, "I feel my rights are being violated." The judge replied, "I can't control how you feel, but your rights are not being violated." Stora was in court for 3 open cases. The NYPD says he has a history of similar assaults and has been arrested several times in the past 6 months. Other women have been posting online about being randomly punched on New York City sidewalks in recent weeks. In court Wednesday, a prosecutor noted the other allegations being investigated, but said when it comes to Stora, there is no evidence that connects this defendant to the other so-called viral assaults. But sources say he remains a suspect in several other cases. The NYPD says there's been 12 reported incidents recently and half a dozen arrests. 2 other suspects have also been identified. The NYPD released video of another man who they say punched a woman in the face on March 20th. It shows him running down 6th Avenue.
A woman is walking along by herself. A male exits a McDonald's and unprovoked punches her in the face. She receives a broken nose.
Police say the majority of the incidents have been occurring in Manhattan South or Midtown and below. As for Stora, he filed a motion to represent himself. His lawyer said he was fine with it, but it was denied by 2 judges. Stora will be back in court the end of the month. Outside of Manhattan Criminal Court, Alice Gaynor, CBS 2.
All right, guys, I was on King Delight's show the other day, and we was talking about mental illness. And I said, a lot of times people will display acts of normalcy and they'll be perceived as mental illness because they're strange to people that have common sense. This guy right here, I think, is a perfect example of that. A lot of the stuff he does, the irateness to getting turned up where he can't turn himself down, that bugged out appearance, that super extreme angry type, mentality. I think that has to do with a pattern of mental illness that this guy right here has picked up off of somebody else. And it sounds crazy because a lot of people think mental illness is a disease, but you don't have to be born with mental illness to become mentally ill. And that's true. This guy right here has fits of extreme anger, and he's just off the hook. My co-defendant, when I went to prison, was like that. Real rap, just buck wild. You know what I'm saying? Something in him that burns him up inside, and it just comes out in like the most extreme ways. Now, he went in the courtroom. They said he went in there and I want to represent myself. Lawyer like, okay. Went in there, over talking the judge, acting the fool, cutting up. The justice system is made a certain way, but they're not going to allow you to do that. They're denying him the right to, represent himself. And it's not because of his rights. They already know it's going to be a distraction and how he's going to be acting, and it's going to make him look bad. And the justice system is set up a certain way, but they're not going to let him do that. And that's all it is. Now, I want to show you something. This is what I was laughing at earlier, because, punching women in the face and stuff, that's kind of corny, especially when people ain't got nothing to do with, your cause or how you feel. But I'm going to show you how this guy gets turned up. Now, I seen this on a video. I just happened to see this. And it's off of a YouTuber's channel called Crackhead Barney and Friends. It seems like it's somebody that goes around and she interviews people. She wears all these outlandish, costumes. And I think it's like more like a comedy type thing. I don't know what type of channel it is. But shout out to her. This is her material. But I'm going to show you this real fast. And this dude is dead ass serious. Look.
Why are you here today?
My name's Kabuki Storer. I'm down with the movement. Freedom, aka the Donald Trump movement. These whole cities corrupted. They stealing my independent votes and giving it to the Republicans and the Democrats. I got over 250,000 votes already. They stealing my votes and giving it to Curtis and Eric.
Are you running for mayor?
I'm running for mayor,
What's
girl.
your name?
Skabuki.
I never heard of you, Skabuki.
Yeah, the white man and the black man don't want you to hear about me.
I'll vote for you, Sabuki.
You need to vote for yourself. This whole city is corrupted. I will correct it. They stealing my votes. What the hell is wrong with you, man?
Okay.
They stealing my independent votes.
I just want.
He was about to get turned up on her. She was like, she ain't know what to do. What? Did you notice? Did you notice? He was just talking and he just turned on her. You need to vote for yourself. Man, what the hell is wrong with you? Y'all stealing my votes. He started going off on her. She was trying to, did you see how she had the mic out far like so she could have an escape route? Man, some dudes out here that's powder kegs, man. I had to keep watching that because like it just got turned up and turned on her. Man, there's some serious people out here that are very fanatical, and you'll see them. You'll see them. There are a lot of people behind closed doors that have high levels of euphoria about themselves and how the world works. And then something to click in them and they'll just turn into a superhero in their own mind and want to be like, okay, this is what needs to be happening. And if I get in power, I'm going. You running for mayor. For mayor. How do you think the city be if he ran that? If he ran the city, how you think New York would be? Think it'd be better? Be worse? This dude right here is turned up and he's dead serious. Did you see when the reporter interviewed him in court? See what he did? What you say? I'm running for mayor. He was on it. Anyway, man, you never know what type of person you'll come across in the street. That's why I give everybody respect until they give me reason not to. And before it get real crazy, and the mask is taking off to where we don't know what type of animal is we dealing with, I usually back off and go my own way. It ain't worth my battle. You understand what I'm saying? This guy right here, boy, trust me, it's a lot like that out there. And not just in New York and a lot of other places. I've been around that type of person. Can't tell them nothing. Real aggressive, angry all the time. It costs too much energy. It's not good for your health, whether it's physical or mental. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hell of a video to start the Monday. What you think? Leave a comment. See you in the next video. Take care.